Hey guys, if you've ever had hip flexor tightness or pain, you're like, hey, maybe I should stretch out my hips here. But instead of stretching, let's try actually strengthening these muscles. And a great way to strengthen them in the early stages of, hey, I'm a runner and I have this hip flexor, this pain in the front of my hip that just won't go away. Or maybe when you squat, deadlift, or Olympic lift, whatever it is, and I have this pain when I go down or when I'm coming out of my squat. We need to realize, really need to appreciate that there's more here. There's more to be done than just stretching and just rolling. Those are great, but there's going to come a time when we should probably start doing some strengthening, and a hold or an isometric is a great way to really get into, and really a safe way to get into, start to strengthen something that maybe we haven't strengthened in a while. So if you have a band like this, it's a great way, or it's a great tool that we can use in this case to strengthen our hip flexor. That, in my case, I've ignored mine for a little bit, so it's time to get some work in. So all we're gonna do, this position here, I'm gonna scooch a little more towards here. And we're gonna start with our hips, kind of this hips and knees 90-90. And the goal is I'm gonna push down with one, keep my core really, really engaged, hold this up here. I'm really already feeling it. 4, 5, do a 5-second hold. Mine actually just cramped on me because I had a lot of driving I did today. So this is really, really tight. But that's the goal. This is a little strong band for you, but we're gonna suck it up. 2, 3, 4, 5, as my knee cracks. If the band's too tough, get a little bit of a lighter one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. When you're talking about your core, how should you brace? This is what you don't want to do. Don't suck your gut in, right? You're only using a couple abdominal muscles. We really want to use the entire core. So a much better way to brace is think, hey, push my abdomen out here and even out to the side and into the ground. So think, push out all different directions. You don't have to hold your breath. It's not a breath hold. What it is a way to, it's not just sucking your gut in. When you push out, you are activating all the muscles around your core. Whew. If it feels a little crampy, it could be a couple reasons why. A, you haven't done this in a while. And B, it might be a little bit tight. But again, I want to try and hold for 5 seconds. 4, 5. I'll do one more. 2, 3, 4, 5. One of my favorites to work on hip flexor strength. If you feel it more here, we might have to do a little bit of mobility work on the quads, so that way we feel it more in the front, but I definitely felt that here. And it's hands down one of my favorites to just start strengthening the hip flexors in a very safe way.